following D&D campaign is rated TV-MA LSVEP. It contains strong language,
Steven,
sexual
is that Scythe behind
situations,
you?
violence, extreme
It is,
heaviness,
yeah.
and
Nice,
proper naughty
man.
behavior.
Nice.
Oh, man.
It is intended
Nice.
only for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's a good one.
All right, all set.
Woohoo! All right. I'm not giving you that answer, sir.
Oh, fuck!
I'm just gonna let you drown on your own. Okay.
What did you do?
Go ahead, Tasha.
Okay, she's going to take out her... Where'd it go? Stay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Dear... I'll figure it out later. Okay, so here we are. There's this thing going on where we are still in the city, and then Jules took us or went to go talk to this professor dude about this thing that we're supposed to hijack or something. I don't even know. And then we went on this shopping fiasco, and then I saw the most beautiful dagger. It was fancy shit, right? And it steals lives and whatever. And I had to have it, even though it was 4,000 gold, which is reasonable from where I am, but apparently that's really expensive here. So anyways, I almost had enough money, but I didn't. So Llennoc was really cool and let me borrow it and said I had to pay him back, but I don't really know how debt works. So this is going to be a really cool experience to learn how about that. What else? Oh yeah. So we all meet back up, and then Jules showed us a little picture or whatever of this fake object, and oh my god, it's the blue orb from my vision a month ago. What the fuck? Anyways, that orb is mine now, but not really. We're gonna go on a heist. Me and my BFF, Derik Bardsen. He's really cool. He's a cat. He's a tabaxi. Anyways, so everybody else doesn't really want to go, but Derik and I are going to pull this off. It's going to be fine. And replace it with a big one. I think that's I'm writing really fast. I don't think you can read this. Yeah. Jules is hitting on the bartender, but she seems okay. And then Llennoc and Steph are talking about something, and then I've got to go stretch before we do this heist. Okay, hope you're well. Bye! Did I forget anything?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't know.
All right.
I'm seriously
All right. So we start this evening. Jules is back at the Honest Gorgon with Helen. Llennoc and Iliana are taking a little walk as Llennoc is testing his telepathic abilities with the group, and we've got Derik and Elxaris who just stepped out into the street heading towards the academy to do whatever it is they're going to do. So the two of you, Elxaris, Derik, let's start with you. Anywhere you want to stop along the way, or we talk about, or are you just heading straight to the academy?
So, Elxaris and I are together right now, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I would ask her if Llennoc gave her that potion, because I was concerned about her getting away if things don't go well, which is realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No, he didn't. We need to go back and find him.
He didn't find you?
No.
Elxaris?
Derik.
Do you have a different way to escape if we get caught?
By going through walls? No.
But is there something else you could do?
You know?
Or do we need to go back and get it from Llennoc?
can steal someone's life now with this dagger.
So I don't know. I think there are a lot of guards there. But if you want to fight, I fought death once. Like I can handle 20 guards.
No, no. So I would feel safer if I had a fail safe. You know.
Well, look, okay. I'll wait here for you, and I'm gonna get a few things ready.
Okay.
Go back and talk to Llennoc.
Okay. And I turn around and go find Llennoc. Real fast.
Okay.
Like I'm on a mission.
I see you're doing what? I'm sorry.
Going to find Llennoc.
Okay, where are you going to look for Llennoc? Back at the on the Scorpion, or where are you headed?
Back towards the tavern. where
Back
we
towards
were
the
at
tavern.
last. Yeah.
Okay, make an investigation check for me, please.
Yes.
I've also been telepathically testing with you because Jules was otherwise occupied. It's like,
That's card. Sorry. Hold
Okay,
on.
wait. So I thought you were just testing with Jules. You were now going to test with.
I wanted to test with Jules, but he made it very clear it was not
Mhm.
a good time.
Mhm.
So I was shooting for Alex and Derik or Derik.
Oh, okay. All right. And you said what was that, Tasha?
22.
22. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, you make your way back to the tavern. Okay. Just as you hear a message from Llennoc.
Can you still hear me?
Llennoc, I'm looking for you. Where are you?
I'm walking away. I'm testing this thing.
What direction?
Away.
Am I
As
cued into
soon-
this?
As you say that, Tasha,
Oh shit.
you feel your wrist start to come up into the air. Can you roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Wisdom save.
The
15.
15.
fuck?
Okay. Yeah. So you feel your wrist rise up, and you can feel it sort of tingling. Where during the ritual that the five of you were a part of, you can feel it sort of tingle in that same spot. It doesn't burn the way it did, but it tingles, and you feel your arm kind of move out and over, and you start pointing in a direction, and you instinctually know that this is the direction that Llennoc is.
Oh shit. Okay, I start
Oh.
getting that ray. That was creepy. And I am on a mission, so I'm gonna walk just a little bit faster, if not jog.
Okay.
Ooh, he's making me jog.
All right. So I'll say, with that investigation check and everything, it didn't take you too long to meet back up with him.
Okay.
So you meet up with Iliana and Llennoc in the street.
Elxaris?
Oh, well, Elxaris, we can't really test if you keep walking with us. We're seeing how far we can go.
Right. Yes, but it's been made known to me that you may have something in your possession, Llennoc, that would prove fruitful for our mission. It's a potion that can make me slip through walls.
Oh.
Right.
In case, shit goes down. I need a way to get out.
Or you could not do the haste.
Or we really should.
Well, I bet they'd still take a return on that dagger, and then you'd be able to afford it.
I was going to use the dagger for tonight, but do you want to, would that be a good enough, well, no, because if I have to use it, you'll just take it.
All right, listen.
What else do you
If you
want?
think that you can use it only if you really need it, really, really need it, and if you think that, and as long as you're sure you'll return it if you don't use it.
I am appalled that you wouldn't trust me. I thought we were more.
I'd like to think so, but
I swear,
You also paid 4,000 gold for a dagger, so
4 Derik Barths and Resurrections.
Sometimes, sharing with you is a bit like pulling teeth. So I wasn't sure. Sometimes it's difficult to know what's going on in your mind and get a better assessment. But we have been through a lot, haven't we?
You really have, and I swear on on one of my servants' wives.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
it depends. Is this a special servant?
Yeah.
This is the one that practically raised me.
Oh. That... Iliana, well, that's a strange dynamic then.
Well, I mean, they take care of the servant, of the people they work for. They take care of the children
Right.
in
Huh?
larger, more.
Right, but
You
if
know,
this is a
'cause-
servant that, she...
I don't
Oh,
think
God.
this isn't this. No, I don't think so, Llennoc. I think this is a different servant.
I didn't
should
sleep
hope.
with the servants.
Right, Alright, listen, if you can promise me those 2 things, then that will determine our trustworthiness, or our future thereafter. If you follow through and you're sure you don't use it unless you absolutely need to, because of course I don't want you to get caught.
Do you want me to do like a trade, like a temporary? No, because what if I have to use it? I won't get it back.
I think that you'll either follow through or you won't, whether we trade or not. So I'll give it to you as long as you can promise me that you'll only use it if you really have to.
Just don't use it unless you have to.
Right.
It's
and
not
you'll return
that.
it if you don't use it.
Right. I mean, it was tempting, but I will not chug it unless I am cornered and need to go through walls.
Right. Right. And there's no other way out, and you'll return it to me if you don't use it, right? Right away.
Yes, right away. That's like the first thing I do if I am bleeding out. I'm still going to
Good.
deliver this back
Crawl
to
to
you
me, and then
first.
we'll-
I will crawl to you,
Oh,
dying.
that's not. Llennoc, Yep.
I'm just pulling her leg. Right. All right. And I'll take it out of my pack. Please be careful. Make sure you don't second guess yourself. If you do feel you need it, use it right away. Don't get hurt because you're worried about.
You do know a plan, right? You and Derik have your plan all
right.
figured out?
What's the plan?
Yes. I figured we would give you plausible deniability in all of this, just in case it comes back.
I've decided to hang about the outside with Iliana, so
Oh, okay. Okay.
that's why we're testing our telepathic bond here in case you need to talk to us while you're in there.
Where are Llennoc and Iliana? They're in the other room, testing their telepathic bond.
Yeah. Ooh. You still feel me.
Oh shit!
Oh. What's this potion called, by the way?
Oh, let me look at my notes in my bag. Gosh,
I don't know
this is
exactly.
A violet ghastly form.
Oh, okay. I like violent and
Oh, right, the
Violet.
horny one. Right, well listen, if that's good for you, here's the potion. Would you mind, you can go wherever you want as long as it's like in a different direction or stationary position so we can keep testing. I'd like to see how far we can get.
right.
And
Right,
still be
yeah.
able to communicate.
I'm going back to Derik. So.
Oh, wait. I'm going to send in, rather than words, I'm going to send you an image. Are you ready?
Okay.
I am going to send testing. I'm just testing. So I'm going to attempt to send an image of
A dick?
an unconscious Derik with Elxaris like palms full of gold pouring through her fingers, standing over him.
Oh God!
Dear me.
Wow.
Do I get this?
What the?
Ah!
Give me a second and I will tell you.
You can send images into people's mind.
I was worried I might have slipped a few to everyone when I first got connected. I'm not sure if it works or not, but I thought give it a shot.
It's interesting.
I'm gonna say that the image doesn't seem to.
Okay. Did you say anything?
I see blackness.
That's
Darkness.
what I sent. Oh, just kidding. I guess that doesn't work.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Well, y'all have fun. Derek's waiting for me. I will not use this unless I have to, but thank you for letting me borrow it or use it if I have to use it.
What time are you planning on doing this so we, Iliana and I, know when to be out there?
Be ready.
What time of the day is it now?
At this point, probably 9 o'clock at night, maybe 10.
It'll be
Quarter till heist.
a
Yeah.
quarter till heist. Yeah, so it'll be a quarter after that, I think.
So 10:15 or
I mean, that seems like a good enough time. 10:17, 10:18,
I'm not
11:11.
okay. I don't really have a watch on me, but
Oh,
I
those
will-
haven't been invented here yet.
we can just count until then. Just please don't do anything stupid.
Why do you think I'm going to do something stupid?
I don't know.
Okay, well, it'll be, well, it probably won't be that much longer. We're just waiting for like shifts to change. I think it'll be after 10-ish, you know, when the moon is like right there in the sky.
Got it. Sure.
Do you not know how to read the moon in the sky to tell the time? I'll teach you
Elxaris,
later.
get
teach you later.
get on your mission, please.
Bye!
Do I know how not to read the moon in the sky?
Sherlock.
I want to make sure that everyone else is set where they are. So, Llennoc and Iliana, where exactly are you going to be heading?
Unless Iliana says otherwise, I'm just gonna keep going to the city's edge as far as I can. I want to just see how far I can keep using this up until the end of the city.
Okay. So you're like in the. You're like on one end. So are you going like catty corner, like as far away as you can from where they're headed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you two are actually headed towards the ocean, like the docks, then.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Pretty.
And then very quickly, Jules, are you just spending? What are you up to? Just hanging out with Helen?
Just gonna see where the night goes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you intending to spend the entire evening with her?
If she would like company, of course.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Yeah.
Will you just roll a persuasion check for me, please?
Sure. Natural 20.
All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any modifiers?
Do I have any what?
Modifiers on that?
I thought you said guidance too.
No, not on persuasion.
Okay. All right. Good to know. All right. So you two are having a lovely evening. Luckily, no one seems to be coming into the tavern, so we will switch to Elxaris and Derik. All right.
Whoa, what was up with that tone? What was that?
That was nothing.
You're exasperated and it hasn't even started.
No faith in us. Jeez.
I believe. Okay.
Okay.
Let's roll.
Okay, so she comes up, it's like, what took you so long?
He just doesn't believe that I won't return it back if I don't use it. So I thought it was a little.
Why would he? We've done so much together. What have you taken from him?
Nothing. And I'm indebted to him now, so I think there would be a little more trust in that. But I mean, the gold I can understand. Gold is precious to me. But a potion?
What's the big deal?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
So we need to get as close as we can to the college and find an alley to hide in, and we can prepare this.
Okay. Let's go hunt for that alley.
Okay. We're hunting for an alley.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me. So each of you can make it, or one of you can make it at advantage.
I have proficiency in it.
You make it with the advent.
Oh, thank God. That was better. 18.
18. Okay. So to get from where you are in the city, which is almost center, to where the college is, it's going to take you about an hour and a half to get up there. And then
Jesus,
once you get,
fuck.
it's a big city. I told you guys this.
Goddamn big cities.
Mhm.
Okay.
On foot, yep. Excuse me. So you make your way through, and not too far from the academy itself, you're able to find an alley that you feel relatively well hidden.
Okay. So just to recap, Elxaris has the fake orb
Yes.
that Jules made that ideally would be used to replace the actual orb. So she has that. She also has Peppino's ashes that are in a vial, I believe.
They are.
Derik has a large bowl with a Jacob's ladder of yarn tied around it, and hooked at the bottom. And in the Jacob's ladder is the blue stone, sort of nestled in there. And the bowl is currently empty, and there's a blanket, or that piece of cloth that I cut to go over the top of it. And then that's there. Okay, so we pull into the alley, and what Derik does is that he takes the cover off, and so I take the stone and say, Elxaris, hold this stone, please.
Okay.
Okay, look, it's shiny and blue. Just check it out. Okay, and then Derik's gonna take his huge canteens that he bought and filled with water, and dump them into the bowl.
Okay.
Now that there's not a stone there, and fill the bowl with water. I will then take out Peppino's spice pouch, and the first thing I want to do is make some cardamom.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw a real generous pinch of cardamom into the water.
Okay.
And then I want to make you can tell me if this is impossible, I want like a powder of like a Bardsenberry powder.
Okay. You could make it. It's not going to have the healing effects of the Bardsenberry.
But it would be like the potency.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll mix some Bardsenberry powder and cardamom, and then Elxaris, I need you to turn away.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna pee it, just a little. Okay. And then I'm gonna swirl it with my mace.
I heard that.
It's all part of it. Okay, so now there's this weird concoction that doesn't actually do anything.
Still
in
writing
case
it
you
down.
couldn't tell.
But you just had to pee in it. Okay.
Oh man,
I
Derik
just-
is actually a sea witch. Okay.
I just wanted to smell foreign. Then I'll turn back to Elxaris, and I will ask for the orb back.
Okay.
Okay. We'll carefully place it back in the Jacob's ladder, so
Okay.
it's hooked there, and then I will put the blanket back over the top, so it's on
Okay.
top of the orb,
Okay.
and then I'll say, I need you to place Peppino on top of this.
Okay. Fumble through her pack real quick and take out Peppino's ashes.
Okay.
And set them where they need to go.
Okay. So, and I'll just I'll explain. So, what we need to do is get into the gallery. This is why my arm still hurts, by the way. Listen, I know people might not agree with the dagger. It does the trick. It's pretty painful. I'm at 35 hit points. Gee, what the hell did you do to me? I don't even remember. Okay. So
What?
Okay, and then when we get into the room, I need you to either cut the string from a distance or just knock the shit out of the bowl so that the stone falls into the water.
Would it be easier if I just and I kind of show off my new bracer? of flying daggers.
What does that do?
I will show you.
Okay.
Well, not right now because it's not the place. But yeah, it's just like it like brings out. It's like an endless supply of daggers. Sorry.
Okay, but we have to be at a distance when this happens. Okay.
So it could be it. Well, that's what they call it, a flying dagger.
Listen. I'm being clear here. This is some serious stuff. We could die.
Well, yes, I'm quite aware.
Okay.
But would it just be easier if I like hit the orb and then that would make it fall? Or do I have to hit the bowl?
Whatever you think is easiest, and I'll look around and make sure nobody can hear me, and I'll say, coolest.
Oh God. I get 2 daggers with this thing.
Okay.
So I could, try to hit it twice. But I just need a direction. Do I do the string? String is going to be harder for me to hit from a distance.
Do what's easier, unless you just really want the challenge.
Yeah,
I'm leaving
scares me.
this part to you. Well, then don't do that. Obviously.
Okay, so just hit the
It's up
orb.
to you.
Hit the orb that's on the bowl and make it drop in the bowl.
It's under the blanket, but it's right in the middle. It won't take much because I'm holding it now and I'm being like real careful because if I like stumbled really hard or something, it would probably fall in. It's not like I can walk and it's not gonna just fall. At least ideally, that's how.
You still
it's
need
intended.
force. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'll be. I'll shoot it for the bowl because there's more of the bowl.
Okay.
Hit.
Just make sure you don't knock it all over because the water has to stay inside the bowl.
Fuck.
But
Okay.
a good jostling, and it's kaboom.
Orb it is.
Okay. And so I was like, okay, are you ready to be frantic?
I'm gonna close my eyes, take a deep breath in and out, focus on my Queen Lord. That's not her name. I'm ready.
Okay. So we're going to start. We'll dart around the corner and just start walking as fast as I safely can toward the college.
Okay. All right. So you make your way up to the college, which is an impressive series of buildings that's behind a 10-foot white stone wall. And you can see that there are 4 entrances on each of the corners because you walked kind of by when Jules went in. And it takes up the equivalent of like 5 or 6 city blocks. It's a very large compound with these soaring towers that are in it. And you walk up to the southeastern entrance. And at that door, you see an armed sentinel that's just standing at the door.
Okay. And I'll please help us. You must help us.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. I got a 9.
Do I have to roll or is it just Eric?
It was just Derik.
Okay,
unless
okay.
you were doing anything to.
I just said hurry.
Oh.
Hurry, please.
And the highest ended. Let's go home.
I could also fake cry if that helps.
I don't know if that would. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna try anyways.
Okay, and you said you rolled a 9?
Total 9, yeah.
You see the sentinel look down at you and put its hand out, very mechanical-like, indicating that you should wait.
Mm.
And you see it retreat inside the locked gate. So it kind of phases through the locked gate of the college.
Shit.
And okay, it's about 2 or 3 minutes before a pair of buckler guardians come through, and they also have sort of a mechanical feel, but they come and approach you and say, We are getting someone. Please wait. And then they just stand at either side of the gate.
Okay, I'll be like glancing around frantically like there are fish people.
Okay. All right.
I'm just feeding off of Derek's energy right now and gonna be as frantic as I feel in my life.
Okay. All right. So as both of you frantically wait, it's probably about 3 or 4 minutes before you hear the rumble of the steps of the armed sentinel, which, by the way, is a large construct. So it's not just a medium-sized creature; it is a large creature.
Oh shit!
And as it phases back through the gate, the 2 buckler guardians go back inside, and behind them is an older elven woman who has clearly been brought out in her like night coat. It says, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Please, you have to let us inside. We have something you need to keep safe. You're the only people we can trust.
Okay. Make a deception check.
God damn it! A 7?
What it goes?
God, fucking.
Can I help him?
How would you like to help him?
Please, you don't understand. We've been traveling all day. We really need to get inside.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage, Steven.
Okay. 20.
A dirty 20?
Dirty, yes, dirty.
Because that's how we like it.
That's how we like to do it.
Okay. So she stares at the 2 of you for just a moment and says, come in. And
Oh, thank you.
and the door swings open behind her, and the 2 of you step in, and the gate closes with the sentinel on the street side. And you see the 2 buckler guardians are standing guard kind of close by. Tell me, what is it that you need help with? What is chasing you?
I'll tell you everything. Are we somewhere private? Or is there somewhere we can go where no one can overhear?
Yes, it needs to be discreet.
Sure, give me just 1 moment, please.
Okay.
And you see her. Make sure this is going to work. And you see her sort of say a little something under her breath and run her hands over and sort of runs her hands over both of your like space and just follow me. And then she sort of motions to the buckler guardians to follow behind. So she is leading you down an outdoor hall, and the 2 of you are following her, and the buckler guardians are following behind the 2 of you. And you'll do this probably for about 3 or 4 minutes. Is there anything that you want to do while she's leading you?
I'm gonna be like totally silent and just walking and just glancing around. I'm trying not to talk in a open area.
Okay. All right. Anything you're doing?
Yeah, she's doing this whole like franticness, but checking everything out while she's pretending to be frantic.
Make a perception check for me.
No fudge. 7.
7. Okay, and then make a stealth check for me.
Ooh, that was a lot better. 29.
29. Okay. Man, I am burning through dice fast tonight. Okay.
Oh.
They're just rolling terribly. Okay. All right. So you're looking around. You're not seeing anything outside of what Jules had already sort of described to you with the space. And it's very maze-like, all of these. She brings you into one building, and you cut through a couple hallways and go through another building. And finally, she heads up the steps to an entrance of another building. And you see her walk past a set of statues, marble statues that look down at both of you and watch the two of you walk into the building. And then face back forward as you walk in, and the bucklers follow in behind. And you step into a large 4-story building, and you step into the center of it, and you see that the whole center of the space is filled with chairs and tables. There's a bunch of rooms and halls that are going off from the sides of it. Make intelligence checks for me, please.
Four.
Okay.
14.
A 14.
Derik smarter than Elxaris. Derik smarter than Elxaris.
Rolling really bad.
Okay. Steven, I'm going to send you a quick message.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
She is trying to take this acting thing to the next level.
Nice.
Just trying to make it more realistic that he has the information and you don't.
That's probably wise.
Okay. All right. So as you step into the space, she just brings you to a nearby table that's in front of this fireplace and says, "Please sit. Tell me what exactly is going on."
It started many weeks ago. Our party found a spell book that had spells of just immense power, and we took it, and it was in the possession of a gnome, Peppino Puccinelli. He was a friend of ours, and the owner of the book came looking for us, and he showed us his power, and he killed Peppino, and he is here. And I'll hold out the bowl and show her the vial, and I'll say, but he made some sort of mistake. Some of his power seems to have been trapped in our friend's remains. He's some sort of arcane focus, and he can track it. I've made this device to attempt to thwart the signal it puts off, and it's allowed us to remain hidden, but I don't know how far behind us he is. And I was told that if we came here, that it was the most secure place that we could take it, and that you have many arcane focuses, and perhaps it could be hidden in a place with these things so that it could never be found.
So, you're saying the ashes of your friend have become an arcane focus?
I didn't know it was possible.
It was such a good friend. And I just try to cry.
How long ago did this occur? And how long ago did you realize that this transformation had been made?
He caught up with us a few weeks ago, and what we did is that the body is an ash because we made it an ash, because there was an odd power radiating from the body of our friend. But we thought that perhaps maybe in the future we could resurrect him, so we wanted to keep some part of him with us. But we started having strange visions. If we were holding it overnight, we would have incredibly vivid dreams. And then the Arcanoloth, his name is Bobsidu. We keep hearing that he has been looking for us in places that we are around, and we've had to move from one place to the next, making our way here as quickly as we could. It's trying to stay hidden, trying not to interact, and it's been a terrible time. But
It's been so awkward.
thank you so much for bringing us in. I feel safe for the first time in weeks.
It's so great.
It's an interesting story. Go ahead and make a deception check. I will let you do it at advantage because
Thank God.
there's a lot of truth that's a part of that.
21.
Oh, this is gonna be close. Hold on one second.
I've already drank through my
I give
wine.
my subscriber. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, it's not loading.
You're doing just fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, yeah.
And while we're there, I'll be trying to like, I'll move the blanket or the towel piece to the side a little bit so that the scent of my concoction wafts out.
Okay. Okay, good to
Owen
know.
sheds a tear
Okay. Okay.
and wipes snot from her nose.
May I see it, please?
Of course you may, and I will hand it over very carefully. Or if there's a table in between us, I would just set it. I'll set it on the table.
Okay, yeah, there is a table in between you. So you set it on the table, and you see her hands sort of run over the space, and it starts to levitate in between the two of you. And she says, "Just give me a moment, and I will identify exactly what's going on here."
Okay, but can I have a tissue first?
Oh,
I'm so overwhelmed with how
Sure.
safe I am right now.
sure. And she'll reach into her pocket and hand you a handkerchief. It's really, it's beautifully embroidered. And she's going to. Yeah. She's going to take the 11 minutes it takes to cast Identify.
No!
On the, because you've seen Jules do this before, so you see the ritual, and you know it's going to take about 11 minutes for her to.
Okay,
cast.
so once she starts doing this, I would start holding Elxaris and just sobbing really loudly, trying to be like as distracting as possible, but not like talking to her. I miss him so much. I haven't had time to mourn him properly. I've been so scared.
I don't know what to do. And I cast, like,
And I'll be like, it's Guillermo!
I'm gonna cast, it's gonna be a nice small, like, gust. Nothing to disturb the bull, but just to try to throw her off a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry! I'm really upset!
and then Derik will lean up and just fart really loud. Like, oh, sorry, I get gassy when I'm upset.
Okay. Make insight checks for me.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
No, I don't know anything.
I know nothing. I don't even know my own name.
I was a 2.
I got a 1.
She seems to just, you know, a professional. She seems to just keep going without. So I will say the first minute is gone. So you're now
okay.
down to 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna I need to. Wait, Elxaris, did you see a bathroom? Is there a bathroom nearby? My
I don't
stomach is so upset.
I'm so sorry, friend. I don't want you to crap yourself.
When I get
We're in a
nervous,
really nice place.
Can we? We've had to shit on the run so much. I haven't used a toilet in 2 months. If I could just. And I'll just I'll abruptly I'll get up in a way so where I look like I'm trying not to disturb her and start checking nearby doors if I can
Please
find
don't
any.
shit too long, because I mean,
Don't wander too far. As she's casting.
I'm is there a bathroom? And I'll start holding my stomach and doubling over, and my tail's gonna be twitching worrisomely.
Sure, give me. And she'll kind of wave over at one of the Buckler Guardians. They'll take you.
Oh, thank you. And then I guess I'm going to a bathroom.
Okay, yeah, and they will show you to a bathroom. So that's probably going to eat up, unless you're going to do anything in particular in there. It's going to eat up probably 3 minutes.
Okay, I will make many really, really loud grunts and fart noises,
Okay.
just coming from the bathroom. It's like, oh, oh! And then I'm like, no, and it'll be just real loud from the bathroom. Metal song and dance.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Tasha, what is Elxaris doing?
I am crying,
Okay.
but like trying to compose myself because I'm in a great, beautiful area that she hasn't seen in a while.
Okay.
Oh, but and then, do I see something like a table further away that's kind of like hidden, or a chair, or what else is in this room?
Make a perception check for me.
What is my perception? 18.
18. Okay. I would say at this point, you would recognize that this is the main part of the library of the building that Jules said that the orb was in. So it's the map that was given to you by Bjorn. What was in game yesterday, but out of game last week.
You have message.
Or actually, it was it was earlier this day. And you know that you're kind of in front of the fireplace, which is kind of by the front doors, where it says like tables and chairs. So you know that there are tables and chairs in the back by the bookcases. You know there's like a small wall, and there are more rooms around the corner.
Okay, so I pulled up the map that he gave us.
Yeah. So you guys came in the front door, right? And then there's like the stair hall. Do you see the stair hall? Okay.
Yes.
And so then right next to the stair hall, there's that thing that looks like a fireplace. Okay, you are right in front of there. And then all the way to the right-hand side on the middle, where the star is, that's where the orb is in that room. It's on the 7th shelf up. You need a ladder, and you know that there's a locked gate to that door.
Okay. Help desk.
Yeah, it's the help desk.
There it is. Okay, so we're in that room.
Yeah, so you're in the main room in front of the fireplace, where it says tables and chairs right in the middle.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try to concentrate on knocking down a book from the other side with Gust. So like from under the table or something.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me, please. And I know they say that they're bookcases, but you know from being in here that they're all like filled with arcane focuses. There aren't actually any books in here, so it'd be like an orb or a wand or something like that.
Stealth is 17.
17. Okay. You hear off in the distance, kind of by that the rounded area where the bookcases are. You hear a thud back there.
What was that? Oh my god, he's here! He's here!
No,
Oh my god!
no. There's
Oh
no
my
way
God.
that he
Oh
could.
my god!
Could you please calm yourself?
How did
There's
I
no
get
way.
it? Full-blown panic.
There's no way that he could be here. This place is warded beyond anything some Arcana loss could get through. I promise.
She
Please
stands up and she starts
just
like pacing.
sit and stay with your friend. I'm just going to go check and see. And she's going to get up and head over towards those bookcases and take a moment. So she did stop her ritual for the moment. You do have the Buckler Garden that is by the front door, kind of in the same area as you, but not with you. It's going to take her a minute to get over to that side of the room, because that room is just full of tables and chairs. It is like a huge college library, right? So it is, it's pretty packed in there. So she's heading over there. I'm going to switch over to Derik. Derik,
Uh-huh.
it's been about 3 minutes at this point.
Okay. So Derik will flush the toilet and open the door and walk out like, oh my god, and just sort of like start gingerly walking back to. And Elxaris, I'm so. Oh, wait, where'd she go?
And then I just like there was a noise from like way over there. I think he's here because I heard it.
Oh no.
It's over there.
No.
She wants to go look at it.
I'm too scared. I can't go.
I need to walk.
Oh no.
But she told me not to. I had to like say it.
We have to do what she says. She's being so kind to us.
She really is. She's making us safe. She's keeping us safe. But he's here.
I'm sure everyone said that we would be safe here. I'm sure it's okay.
Okay. And I look and see if there's still the two you said, the two guards?
Yeah, so they are kind of, do you see where it says stair hall and there's like the little entryway into where it says table and chairs?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're kind of like flanking those doors that are over there. And
Oh.
she's walked all the way back into the corner in the round area that says bookcases. So there's like the entire length of the room between you and her.
And then, but have we gotten a glimpse? We can't see the gallery room for where we are, right?
You know that it's behind that that short wall where the help desk.
We've not gotten visual confirmation that it's currently barred and impassable.
You would have kind of passed near it that you can see that there's a gate there. But
my presumption this whole time has been that it's barred and impassable.
Yeah, you knew. I mean, Jules told you that there was
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to. I need a minute.
Don't take a minute in the bathroom. Whatever you do.
I don't. Ew, no. I've followed you one time and never again. I just need somewhere to go talk to my patron. I think she can help me. I can't do it here when I heard the noise.
I'm sure there are a lot of rooms here. I'll look over at it's like, could you escort her somewhere to speak to her patron, please?
Please.
Okay, so you walk over to you go around that corner back to where the Buckler Guardians are because they're just guarding the entrance and exit. So
yes.
And the Buckler Guardians make a persuasion check for me, Elxaris.
No. 6. Ah, shit.
Okay. They point back towards the center of the room where there are tables and chairs. It says, and just sort of indicate that you can talk to your person in there.
Here.
And at this point, what are your passive perceptions?
14.
I don't even know how to find that shit.
It's 10 plus your perception.
Oh, 15!
15. Okay, yeah. 15 is enough because she is a little bit quiet and stealthy, even though she's not trying to be as an elf. You notice that the elven woman has emerged from the other side where the round bookcases are and is slowly making her way back over.
Oh. Is everything all right?
Are you trying to talk to her?
Yeah,
it is like a huge length.
Yeah, if I saw her walking, yeah, I will shout. Okay. Like, is everything okay? Do you need anything?
No, something just fell off of a shelf, which is peculiar. And you see something in her hand.
I'm like, strange things like that have been happening all the time since this happened.
That's why I just know he's here. He's here. He's here.
Please stop shouting. This is a library. And she'll just keep.
And I'll do like the worst whisper, like, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's settle. And she'll sit back down.
Okay.
She's like,
okay.
I'm sorry that interrupted me. It'll be just another minute.
Okay.
And so she'll start the ritual again. So you've got 11 minutes, I guess.
I'll give her. I'm I'll sort of put my hand on Elxaris to be like, we're just gonna like be quiet and get for a minute so that we don't seem too obvious is what I'll be trying to gesture.
Okay.
How
long are you gonna stay like that?
Like just like literally a minute.
Okay.
And then I thought I had a plan. No, that's not gonna work. No, I don't have a plan.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, we didn't get your name.
Oh. Actually, I didn't get yours.
Oh, I'm Derik Bardsen.
Derik?
Oh shit, I gave her my real name. It's there now. She was gonna catch me lying. I'm Derik Bardsen.
And you, dear?
Ellie.
Ellie.
Yes. At least that's what my friends call me.
Alright.
And it just brings me comfort.
Right. Well,
Okay.
You may call me Madam Rivenwood.
Oh my god, it's so pretty.
Oh, I'm glad I know who to tell everyone was so kind to us in our time of need.
It's been 2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh shit. Derik is going to get up and start pacing, really loudly, back and forth, and sort of muttering to himself.
Okay.
And just be like, "How did this happen? Pepita was so strong." And then, in the midst of all this, he is going to cast the thaumaturgy. To God, get out of all these dice rolls are in the way. And I'm gonna make the ground tremor for a minute. And then that's the idea, is to cause the ground to tremor with my thaumaturgy, and then freak the fuck out when the ground starts shaking.
Okay. Can you please make a stealth check for me?
11.
11. The ground starts shaking. You start to freak out a little bit, and she stops and says, "What did you do that for?"
What did I do what for?
Cast thaumaturgy.
Did I? I was just speaking. I tell you, so many strange things have been happening since we've been carrying this with us. Please, I need you to take it away from me.
Make a deception check.
Fuck yes.
Derik, it's okay. It's okay.
13.
We gotta breathe. We gotta breathe. Breathe with me. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in.
A 13.
Breathe out.
Okay.
Oh, the 6 foot spell.
Oh, this music is too suspenseful at this right now.
I'm not quite for sure. You know what? Give me just a second. And she's going to stand up.
Of course.
And just go to a nearby bookshelf. She's not going to be very far away. Maybe 10 feet.
Did she leave the bowl?
She left. Yeah. I mean, did you put the bowl with the ashes
the
on
whole
it, or
thing,
did you just? Okay. Yeah. So it's all on there, and she's just at a bookcase that's right next to the fireplace, and you see her pulling some stuff out of drawers.
Okay. Is she getting us a book on how to deal with grief?
No. She comes back with what looked like spell components in her hand and said, "This is taking too long. We need to get to the bottom of this." And she pulls out her spell components, and she will cast Identify. Like straight up cast it.
And so as she is getting to that, I'll be like, I don't even care why. I just need it to be somewhere safe where it can't be trapped.
We'll find out right now. And so as she
if it's that easy, sure.
Identify. So she was trying to do it as a ritual, but she goes ahead and burns a spell slot to do so.
Okay.
And as she casts Identify, she says, "Peculiar." She looks at the two of you. "There's no magical residue on this."
Of course not. That's why I have it rigged up to not give off magical residue.
I can't tell if you're confused.
Oh, I can
Or-
tell you exactly how I did it. You see, I wasn't always a tabaxi. I was a human, and I was resurrected by the local tabaxi tribe that survives on resurrections. But before I was resurrected, I was dead, and I was in the realm of Kellenvor, and I learned how to hide the dead from the living. And I used that knowledge to hide my friend's corpse from Bobsidoo, who hunts us even still.
Make a deception check for me. Get a new die because I'm so tired of it. There we go.
18.
Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we'll get to the bottom of it. And
Okay.
you'll see her motion towards the guardians and say, "Leave this with me. They will find you rooms for the evening, and we'll take care of this." And the two buckler guardians stand one a piece next to each of you and start escorting you out of the library.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Great.
Thank you.
So, the two of you are escorted through this building and into another building, and up into a second floor in what looks like an empty dormitory. There's you're put into a room that has two beds, and then one of the buckler guardians steps out into the hall and shuts the door while the other one stays in the room with you, but it seems to it kind of goes stone still, as if it's just sort of like on sentry duty. And you have left the bowl with the ashes in the library with the professor.
Fuck.
Anything you would like to do before
So
we...
this sentry can hear us?
I don't know.
Fuck. And I'm gonna look at it like, can I have some water? Could you get me a glass of water, please?
And you'll see it point over into the corner, and much like a college dorm, there's like a small kitchenette with the two doors. There's a bathroom, a small kitchenette. There's everything that you can possibly need in here.
Okay, I will grab Elxaris' hand, and have her come with me to the kitchenette.
Okay.
And I will get the water being loud.
Mhm.
And I'll be like, Elxaris, it's time to use the potion.
Would like to, before you finish that though, she wants to put a finger up to your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So when you
It's
say
time
her-
to.
after that,
Okay.
just so glad that we're safe. I'm gonna take out, have my back turned, take out my little notebook and see if he can look at what I'm writing, and it says, "Be quiet.
Okay.
Obsidian could hear us."
Uh-huh.
And I'm just so glad that we're safe. We've been running for so long. I just don't know.
I know.
Okay. Is the orb on the first floor, right?
Yes.
It is on the first floor of a building that you are no longer in.
We left the building.
We
Yeah.
left the building. Okay.
How's it going in there? Send a message if it's time.
Yeah, go ahead. It's been about, how long were you going to wait before you sent the message?
Honestly, I just didn't want to interrupt. I wanted to show up when they said they were going to start and be like,
Okay.
just.
So The time that they gave you when they were going to start, they seriously misjudged how long it was going to take them. So they were only like part of the way through the city, and you were like, "Hey, what's up?" And they're like, "Oh, we're still fucking walking. We're not even halfway there yet." So.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's fine. We can do it at about this point that you.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So go ahead. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on messages.
No worries. That's all. I'm going to send to both of your minds.
So both of you here in your mind, Lenny, are you doing it separately, or are you doing it as like a group message?
Group message of 3 of us. If our new bond, telepathic bond thing works that way, I'm going to test it.
Okay, so you test it, and the 3 of you are in a chat together.
Oh, and
We're in a
Iliana as well,
threesome.
since she's with me.
Okay, so
Thank
the
you.
4 of you are in a
It's
in
a
a chat
midnight
together.
rainbow.
Leave me out. That's okay.
I love midnight rainbows.
Nice.
So this is only like through the mind, right?
And we can respond with our brains.
Seemingly.
Right, I think it works amongst. I think we can all do it after we had that ritual there in the caves.
I will send back. I'll say it didn't work.
Oh, shit.
Elxaris is going to have to use the potion, and we're going to have to escape. We're gonna be found out.
But that's only if you will be okay with me using it. I'll give you my potion of the hatred where you have to have a lot of sex after you kill somebody.
Oh, maybe so. Listen, but if you can get out, Alex, what about you, Derik?
I don't think I have a way.
I'm not leaving you here.
One of us has to escape.
Can you are you held captive?
Can I talk my way?
They didn't say so, but I think so. There's a guard in our room.
He's watching and listening.
Like, if Elxaris drinks, I'll make a fucking run for it. I'll burst out, and she can disappear, and I can cause a scene and try and get away. But I'm pretty sure I can't get out of the premises.
Understood.
If you could, is there a way to send the flying carpet without a person on it?
I can just give it to you.
Oh wait! Oh, you have it on you.
Yes, I have the carpet.
Oh, is there a window in our room?
Yes.
Okay, I could fly the fuck away.
No. Sorry. Is there a window in the room? I'm so excited.
It's a dormitory.
Yeah.
I'm going with yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
So
barred?
so if she
it
drinks,
barred?
I will jump out this fucking window and fly away, or at least try to.
That might work.
Right.
I need to consult somebody real quick. Can I have like 2 seconds?
Sure. We'll hold.
I will leave this chat, and I leave for a minute.
What is happening?
I don't know, Liana. That sounds like they're trapped in a room now and undercover.
Well, no, I heard that part.
Are you praying with your to-go cup?
Nice.
Okay.
Praise
Yes, I
be
am.
to you, to-go
Praise
cup,
be.
Lord.
Oh,
Praise
mine,
be.
give me strength.
No
Derik,
to-go cup.
is the window open?
No, but I can open it. It's just a regular window,
Okay.
I think.
I mean, if you have to
And I'll
break
glance
it.
at it suspiciously. I might have to break it. I did tell her my name.
Try not to
But-
break it, but
Why-
if
why
you have
not?
to. I mean, if you can get it open, then open it up. But
But
I mean,
wouldn't it look cooler if I just dove through it?
we're not worried about the cool right now, Derik. We're worried
Sorry,
about
I
getting you
get caught
out
up.
and not finding you either dead
Okay.
or in a cell.
Okay. I think this woman, Miss Rivenwood? She's
Ravenwood.
she's too smart. She's gonna catch my plan, genius though it was.
Right. Absolute genius.
Thank you.
Just do what you need to do.
Okay.
Have you just, if you're not locked in a cell, can you just ask to leave?
I don't think that would be consistent with our story.
Understood.
Yeah, it might be even more suspicious if they're not about ready to put them in irons that they all of a sudden just want to leave when they were wanting to.
Right, what is your story so far?
There's no time.
That's probably for the best.
Right.
And as you say that, Elxaris, what are you doing?
She's going to close her eyes, holding this water that she got from the kitchenette, pretending to drink. And she's going to try to reach out to her patron. This is what I feel like we need. I need a little guidance here. I'm trying my best to act, but it's been a while since I've been in the theater. Please help. Please respond to this message.
Go ahead and roll a D100.
What does it mean if I get 0, 0, and a 3? Does that mean I got a 3?
3.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Well,
A 3?
That's
So
real
the-
low.
The
I don't know if you
double
know this.
zeros?
Yeah, that's in the
Yeah,
bottom
it's
third percentile of what you could
And
have
that's
done.
You were-
it's not
It
a
would've
high
been-
number.
Awesome if you were rolling Divine Intervention right now.
Right.
It would be, yes. But
Sorry, I
not
didn't
that
prep
cool.
my... Much like your vision as you were leaving the mirrored temple, everything goes dark and you feel a pair of delicate hands rest on your shoulders. And you hear her say the same word that she said to you in that mirrored temple. Patience. That's it. And the room grows warm as it had grown cool with her presence.
I don't know what Elxaris is doing. She hasn't joined us yet.
I'm gonna chat
Oh,
with my brain.
Okay,
That was useless.
are we gonna do it? Is it time to run? I think we need to run.
I can't live without that orb. I have to have that orb.
But you could use it to get it.
Use what?
The potion. Yeah.
What if it's like guarded and shit?
Then it wouldn't. You'd have to. Yeah. No. I don't know.
And then run?
Well, yeah. Fly away on your carpet.
Okay.
Or do you think we stay here and wait it out? Maybe because you could always wait and run when she comes back. If she comes back and if they try and accuse us, we can take off. Whatever you want to do. But if we're not running now, I'm gonna need you to knock me unconscious.
Why am I knocking you unconscious?
I'm too scared and I don't trust my ability to stay.
You don't want to try the carpet?
If I'm actually gonna leave, yes. If you need me to wait, I need you to knock me out.
Llennoc, Iliana, what are we doing?
Are you serious? Now
I
you're
need-
asking You're in there.
Yes,
You
I
need
know.
to decide what you want to do. If you want to keep going, or if you want to
Well,
GTFO.
how else
whatever
are we gonna
that
get
means.
The orb?
I don't even know what your plan is so far. How can we offer any advice?
I thought we told you.
Do you
Should I tell
do you suspect that they are about ready to arrest you?
Why would they arrest us? We are.
Well, then what do you think that they're going to do?
They said you were under guard. There's someone watching you.
No, I just think that's how they do it here. They said they were going to put us up for the night, and then all of a sudden there is a guard outside and a guard inside. Like, we're going to do something?
Well, then what is Derik talking about then? He seems concerned, Elxaris.
It's all very concerning. We got brought into another floor in another building, away from where we were.
I don't understand what's... You're saying that there's nothing to worry about, and then you're saying it's alarming. I'm concerned.
We need the orb. End of story.
Do you have a plan to get it? If your plan A didn't work.
Don't think I can do anything if I'm in a gaseous form, though, right?
So as you're having this conversation, Derik, you get an incoming call separately from the group.
Hey. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Hey, Derik, I'm gonna be a little busy tonight. Can you make sure Elxaris is cool? Can you just hang out with her tonight?
F. Jules.
Don't you? Wait, can I respond?
Yes.
Kinda busy.
Yeah, no, I just I got plans. So I just want to make sure
Okay, Jules.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah. I'm gonna come back and be like, fuck that guy.
Fuck! What happened?
Alex, your yoga partner is a dick.
What did he say?
I don't even want to get into it.
Okay, well, we can discuss it later.
Are we running, or are we have three choices. Wait,
Okay.
run, or we can charge over there and try and break the fuck in.
If I go into a gaseous form, I cannot hold anything, touch anything, do anything.
Oh, so it's only an escape button.
Can you get to it and then pocket it and then go into your gaseous form?
Oh,
I think, no.
you don't have a way to go ungaseous?
And then gaseous again?
Didn't Jules say that there was 3 levels of spell protecting it too? I'm sure you had something in mind for that. But
We definitely did.
Is that something
Sure.
that you can do, Alex, or is that something that you'll need to take care of, Derik?
Oh, well, Alex can handle it from here. It's ready to go. It was just, we needed to get into the room, and we didn't get into the room.
If it's spelled that heavily,
Right, well, we don't have to get this, right?
we do.
No, not really.
Yes, we do. You want to know why? You know that vision I had when we were in that little stupid fucking temple?
Right?
It's the orb!
Oh, right,
But
right.
the
that's
orb-
right.
the
This
orb is
is
for-
the orb!
No, we're here for Bjorn.
No!
I'll pretend it's the
Listen,
first time
that
I'm
is
hearing it.
off-
This is
Oh,
really not
really?
the time to be having this
This is off the
conversation.
table. That orb is mine.
Iliana, come save us, please.
I'll just
I
let
can't-
Iliana.
I
Just
can't
what?
do that without taking out... do you think that I can talk my way to where you're at?
Yes! You are so smart!
Then
And
what do you
wise.
want? What am I going to do there that the two of you aren't doing already?
Distract!
Distract.
Pretend like you're coming in with something and that you're being chased by
So now-
Babazudo.
Now you'd want me to be involved when before it was just the two of you.
Well,
No,
It's
we
a
were trying to
surefire
keep you
plan.
safe, but the times have changed.
I know, things change in a hurry.
You'll add an air of credibility like you always do.
Listen,
Listen, truth and what he says. Oh.
I'm being pulled. It was like, I need this thing, and I don't think a fake one will work. Right?
Now, Alex, just to be sure, that idea you had for us isn't the idea you used, right?
What idea? What?
To arrive and pretend something's chasing us like the thing you mentioned.
I followed Derik's lead. It was a good idea at the time.
But now
was
you want
great.
us to do the same thing right after you two did.
Well, I don't know. Maybe like more people come in. Maybe it'd be like a distraction. There's more people. Like, oh shit, he's real. Babazudo is coming. And maybe like Riven would come in and be like, oh shit, this is real. Guards would come over. I can go get the orb and we can bamf out.
In the middle of Elxaris saying this, you hear a knock at the door, and the
Oh,
door
fuck.
opens for the two of you. And in walks Madame Ravenwood.
You scared me.
Oh, what? Did you find out what's happening?
No, but there were some peculiar things with the bowl and the contents of the bowl.
Well, yes, of course.
If you wouldn't mind, and she'll kind of wave the buckler guardian out into the hallway. So now there are two out in the hallway that you know of. I need you to please write down exactly what it was that you were trying to do to protect these ashes and what that orb had to do with it.
What orb? Oh, the blue one.
Mm-hmm. They've
Okay.
clearly taken apart your contraption.
She wants it in writing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will say, well, of course, and I
Thank
will
you.
write. I will write that the orb serves to dilute the signal, to have a magical energy that would cover up the magical energy that we assume is coming from the ashes because of weird stuff that's going on with them, and that the liquid contents are an amplifier to take the magical contents, and then they absorb up into the cloth, and as long as the ashes stay in direct contact the cloth, it dampens its signature. What's that? That's all I got. That's what I said.
I can't even look at you.
I can't wait.
And I have Steph right below me in Zoom, like losing her mind at the way that Steph does. Okay. I see. Thank you. I hope you know that you're safe. Nothing is going to hurt you here.
Oh, thank you. Will
think-
you be able to keep our friend's ashes safe?
Yes, of course. They're under lock and key, as with the contraption that you made.
You probably don't need the contraption anymore, but it's better safe than sorry.
And you see her pull out like a pair of like different colored round discs of glass, and she's just sort of like holding them up, kind of looking at all of you, or the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
Says, I feel you both have had your minds meddled with. You've probably lost some gaps in memory. I want to reassure you, I don't believe that this creature is actually chasing you. And I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I don't believe what it was that you were doing here is well, to be quite honest, I think whatever it is that has been chasing you maybe made you a little insane, and so for your own safety, we're going to keep you here overnight so that we can bring in some healers, because clearly both of you need some help.
Well, we came here for help.
Yes, and that's what we're going to provide. I just want to reassure you that I don't think whatever it is that you think is happening is actually happening.
But how could that be?
Well, because that bowl was full of cardamom and tabaxi and water and some other substance that we can't identify, and it was held together by some yarn, and that orb was just it was just a strange orb. It wasn't anything at all. So I think maybe it's making you think it's following you. There's definitely something going on up here. But I will let you rest, both of you. You clearly need it. Find the comforts of our home here, and if you need anything, let the guardians know outside. Otherwise,
Are we free to leave?
I would not recommend it in your state. You could wander off.
But if
for
nothing's
yourselves.
following us, you're saying we're not in danger?
I'm saying I don't think what was endangering you endangered you, but I do think you might be a danger to yourselves. But we'll get healers for you in the morning.
Okay, and I'll just sort of look at
Don't
Elxaris
need-
to see how she's taking this.
You don't need to be healed. My mind is fine.
Dear, I feel like you've lost quite a bit of time. But if you'd like something to help you sleep, I can have that brought in.
Are we, if you're going to be taking our friend away from us, if you think this is all, like, in our heads and shit, can I have that back? Or can I at least go mourn him while you keep him safe?
You have my word. You can see him in the morning.
After
it's-
you do hoodoo shit to my face or to my brain?
No, you can see him before if
Okay.
that's the concern, but it is late. We all need rest.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for your hospitality.
Of course. Would you like those sleeping potions?
I don't like putting weird shit in my body.
No, I don't think we need potions. We're exhausted. We'll sleep.
All right. And have a good rest. She'll kind of give you both kind of a concerned look before she and turns around and walks out.
Before she leaves, I'm like, Derek, can you be the big spoon?
And then, okay. Then we'll just cuddle up in bed and go to sleep.
All right.
won't.
And with that, what are Iliana and so it has been several minutes of sort of quiet. Elxaris was raving and fanically, and then nothing from these two.
Did my connection disappear, or has she not replied anything?
It cut out there. Hello?
Yes,
Are you
I'm
with-
still
oh,
here.
Alright. So what happened?
Thanks, we're a bunch of crazy people.
Oh,
Right.
and
Which is
what-
not the case. I'm really good at being an actor, and
Sure.
now I just feel like
Exotis
it's-
focus. What does that
I-
mean?
it
What are
means
they
I'm really-
doing?
Okay, well, they're keeping us overnight, and I'm going
Oh.
to try to like heal our brain and shit in the morning.
Right, well, we'll see you in the morning then.
That's it. That is
Right,
all you
yep.
have to say.
Right, nope, that's it.
Look at it this way, Elxaris. You're not going to a cell. Did they seem sincere that they wanted to help?
They seem concerned, but I don't need someone messing with my brain.
Would you rather be dead or arrested?
Right. And why you're gonna mess with your brain?
They're
Yes.
not gonna. If they're bringing in healers because they think it's probably just to
I don't need.
cleanse ya.
I
It's
don't
just
need
to
people
cleanse ya.
poking around in my
They're
brain.
not going to be erasing your memories.
Right.
There's no reason to do that.
There's only an 8% chance that'll happen. Very unlikely, that, Alex.
Shit. Yeah, no one's touching my brain tomorrow. Nope. I will pretend like I'm healed, and I'll figure a way out, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
We'll see what...
Oh, you're muted, Steven.
I am. All I know is that our next session is going to have
Oh.
me and Tosh singing a duet as we fly away in a car.
Nice!
All new world.
Alright.
Oh.
And as the two of them leave you with that thought, we're going to go ahead and go to break. A little bit late, but wanted to get through that sequence since we're going to
Yeah.
lose Steven. But yeah, so if you're new with us, we just take a quick 10-minute break so we can stretch, get more beer, resolve whatever that was in our minds. And we will be right back.
Catch you then.
Bye, Steven. Bye.
Steven.
Bye.
I'll
See you later, dude.
I'll see y'all soon.
Yeah.
Save the day.
I'll try.
We'll try, yeah.
Mhm. We'll see how it goes.
Nice.
Like, what kind of treatment plans do you guys have? What can we do for our friends?
Yeah. For long-term options.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Nope. Anyway, I'm gonna get some coffee.
Yeah, so.
hear a countdown clock.
Yeah. So,
So I think Sammy's getting smarter.
oh, the cone's on.
Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. So I put this cream on during the day because at night he really likes to go after that paw.
Yeah.
And his hot spot is so bad right now, and so trying everything we can to get him to stop licking.
Yeah.
So I put the cream on during the day, so because we're here, we keep an eye on him, and have it wrapped. But anyways, he's getting smart. Instead of taking the wrap off, he just pushes it down and is able to lick that spot. I was like, so yeah, we break, and I noticed this, and I was like, you know what? Okay, fine. The wrap comes off, but you have to wear the cone.
Aww. Have you
No.
tried like apple bitter spray?
I haven't tried that yet. I
Sorry.
got this like all natural cream stuff to help with hot spots that seems to help, but he still goes after it. But it's called
Yeah.
apple bitter.
Mm-hmm. Apple bitter, well, they don't like the taste of it, so as soon as they start chewing on anything, like, you know, whatever it is, they'll be like, no thank you, you know?
Interesting. Can you get that from like Amazon or something?
You should be able to. But I had it for years when she was training dogs.
Apple bitter spray. There's so many to choose from now.
Oh yeah, the one, yeah, I remember it looking like this too. It's that green and yellow.
With the
But they
dog-
haven't, yeah, they haven't changed their packaging since the 90s.
Oh, sweet. That means it works.
Yeah. But if you, I would spray it on the, like on the little sleeve, instead of on the hot spot.
Okay,
Yeah, to get them to stop chewing on the sleeve.
And maybe around the rest of his paw.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year, it was bad. He would chew both his hind legs.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like the year before that, it was his front paw. Like, he has such a bad time with.
Have you-
Sir.
Hold on, I'm gonna look for it right now. Have you used missing link for them?
What?
It's called missing link. Hold on, I'm gonna send you a link.
Yes, please send all this stuff. Because I'm at my wits' end. We've even done medication for him that didn't work. And I'm not about to really try that again. No.
So there is one that's for skin coat and tummy, which I really like for Cubby, because sometimes she gets herself worked up and then gets sick. But no, I want to do the whole thing, please. This is
Successful
what
heist, guys.
yeah.
Sorry, we're now trying to find solutions.
Steph looks so impressed with you guys right now.
I know, right?
You know,
Steph just looks proud of us. Really.
So proud.
Yeah.
There you go, Tasha.
thank you. Oh,
You're
I love
welcome.
Chewy. Okay, yes.
Yeah. It's a powder.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Steven had to leave. Let me fix these. Ha 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 ha.
You got 1 second.
Oh, whoa.
It's about to.
Powder.
Yeah, get to it, Dan. Come on. No bathroom for you. Why did you think that you had time to
Of
go to the
course,
bathroom?
Dan's is perfect right off the bat.
Yeah,
For the
I'm not
rest of
sure
us
how
to
that
play.
happens. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
even his
Huh.
call.
Real
Weird.
fucking
Wait for my
convenient,
second
Daniel.
webcam.
Weird.
I don't mess around.
Real convenient.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
Close all these.
Like once a month, I'm gonna have to start going to the corner of my room and collecting all the dice that I've thrown over there.
Yeah.
Throw dice?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
and
they,
she's done it a few times tonight.
I only threw one once. I've
I
tossed
thought
a couple over
I thought
the
you
corner.
take it and you drop it. I thought it was
I
like,
do.
oh,
I normally do that.
Like-
Occasionally, I throw a dice out of the way because
Nice.
normally it's when I'm a player and not a DM. But there was one that was pissing me off tonight. All
I
right.
just used the same 2 D20s. all the
Wow,
time.
monster.
I can't.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Use the
Monster.
same too. My aluminum D20s.
That's awesome.
Can't even.
Added that too.
Wow. Well, aren't we lucky that Derik sounds so crazy that they just think that both of you have serious mental health issues?
Well, he also peed on like a bowl.
God.
Freaking Pepino's ashes. Oh my gosh, I can't. No, I'm not thinking about it. Nope.
Don't think about it. There was.
Well, you don't know yet, right?
No. No one knows.
Mm-mm. So lucky your minds were fucked with in that cave, so they seriously think something is wrong with you.
Nice.
I mean, I feel like they would come to the same diagnosis even if it wasn't.
Right?
It would
More
just be like,
serious.
Oh, they're cool.
this is like, sir, this is cat urine and cardamom.
I know, she's trying to be very delicate to not set them off because she's not sure what's going to trigger them.
It's an intricate device where the center is cat urine and cardamom in a bowl,
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
in an open container.
Oh my gosh. Yes, that's right, Danny. I have an entire half of my loft that's the dice jail. Actually, I'm getting a little low. I think I've only got like 15 or 16 dice in here. I should probably go pick them.
Ooh.
They're not like all D20s though, right? They're just like, has to be like a mixture. I've actually been using the D&D Beyond just like auto dice thing. It's just
D&D.
super easy to use, especially for like spells.
Yes.
Like when you use like a certain level, like a higher level spell than it normally is. It's just,
it already calculates everything for
yeah,
you. Like,
just so much easier.
I love D&D Beyond. I love it so much. That I love
like
it so much.
rolling my dice, man.
Okay. First aid. That one. Carprofen. Hey, River takes that.
Oh. I only found a couple of them.
There's a few stragglers down there. You'll find them. It'll be a nice surprise when you're
Sure, yeah.
sleeping one day.
Yeah.
They sell hydrocortisone healer hotspot relief stuff too.
There you go.
Done. That's
Nice.
what you're getting, buddy. Look at those sad looks.
Oh man. Okay. Well, since we're getting pretty close, let's pop over to Jules. Okay. So you where's my jacket? So you sent a message to Derik letting him know that you need to he needs to keep Tasha busy tonight, which he seems to have agreed to. You know. All right. So you and Helen have, you know, a lovely evening. I do want to ask though, anything in particular that you're talking to her about? You know, while you're chatting before, you know.
Yeah, I would love to get to know about how she knows so much about magic and just like, you know, what she's into.
Okay. Yeah, so she, well, you know, she'll tell you that she, you know, she's not originally from this part of the Obsidian Isles, but she traveled here and, you know, has been practicing and, you know, taking the equivalent of night classes at the academy. So she can do a few things. She's really more interested in the history of magic than anything. And then she would probably ask you, you know, you said you're from here and that you study at the academy, and just find out like how long have you been with your friends, and have you done anything really interesting together?
I would be super upfront about it. I don't think I've done anything with them that I would want to withhold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't hide anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So later in the evening, you have had some fun, and she'll probably pour another glass of whatever it is that you've been drinking, and say, if we don't really have very many adventurers come through. I mean, some occasionally, but not very many of them. Especially not ones like your friends who aren't even from around here. I'm sure you've heard about the rumors of the abandoned dragon horde that's supposedly under the city. Well, after, the last couple of months or so, there's been a rumor that, a sailor found a cavern. They didn't make it very far. They were eaten by a shark, but it sounds like perhaps the rumors are true. Your friends and you wouldn't, be interested in pursuing that, would you?
I mean, that does sound interesting. I'd have to talk to them. They're pretty focused on their task at hand, but I can run it by them.
Well, fantastic. I'd be willing to give you the location of that supposed entrance to this dragon lair, and in return, there's a rumor about a necklace. It's supposed to be in this hoard, and from what I understand, it belonged to one of the families here, the elven families. I hear all the gossip. Obviously, I run a tavern, and I guess if this necklace exists, it would settle a feud, and I'm interested in having that feud settled. So if it's there, fantastic, I'd like it, and if not, no big deal.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
If I come across that, we go there. Absolutely.
Good. All right. Well then, enough shop talk. And yeah. Anything else you'd like to accomplish this evening then, Jules?
At the end of the night, when it seems appropriate, I'll shoot my shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with that persuasion check, there's no problem at all. She's more than happy to spend the evening with you.
All right.
Yep.
We'll hang out through the night.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. All right. So let's switch over to Llennoc and Iliana.
Mike's just been here. Just for a little while,
So what do you think that we should do?
I think they're in the safest place for themselves and us right now. I think that whatever they have going on, they're not being suspected, at least, of trying to steal anything, so I think we should leave that be.
Do you... I tried to sound comforting when talking to her, but or to them, but do you think... okay, they think that they're crazy. I'm sure that Elxaris's and Derik's insight wasn't the best. I'm slightly worried that they either were lying to them to get them to stay until the next morning, they're on the premises and not feel threatened, or that they're... Does it not seem weird to you that they are... it's not a hospital. That they are just like, well, we think that you're crazy. And instead of being like, get out of our property, we don't want you here. we're going to bring in healers to heal you in the morning.
Well, it's certainly very different than the town I grew up in, if that's the regular... the normal
Why would
mentality
they
here.
do that?
I don't know, and I don't think we're going to get a straight answer from Elixir or Derik.
No, I don't want to ask them.
I don't think we need to take this. See, I told oh jeez, why can't I think of his name? I've got his image in my head. Our party member that sent us on this, our guest.
Bjorn.
Bjorn?
Thank you. I told Bjorn when he first asked about this that I'd do it as long as once I knew more about it, and as long as it wasn't going to conflict with anything that I felt was wrong. I think
Maybe we should ask. I wonder if there's anyone that we can ask in town that does just kind of get a feel for the kind of people that run the institution.
Jules would probably know. I think that this is where he did his
Maybe-
schooling.
Maybe we should try to consult with him and see if he would have any. If he is concerned.
Right.
I mean, it is Elxaris. I mean, they do, you know. I mean,
Aye.
you know. So
Well,
I mean, so if he thinks that, although to be completely honest, he's not out here concerned, so maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I just thought that maybe that he would be worried about her.
I think that well, a few things. Learning that this is the same orb that Elxaris saw in that vision she spoke of a while ago.
Yeah.
I think that that makes it more important for us to get. But I feel we sold ourselves pretty well with the person we spoke with earlier when we first arrived. I think that we should consider having another meeting with her and just being mostly frank, where we let her know we may have need of this, there's some danger around it, and just request it. If we can't come up with something different.
Now, I'm sorry, out of character. Who are you talking about again?
Hang on a sec. Let me go in my notes here. Her name was Lady Liadon. Lady Liadon? We spoke with the aide, and then we had that brief meeting with her about the, you know.
Oh, that was probably the one that I missed.
Oh,
okay.
okay. Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember this at all, but okay.
We talked about the giants and such.
Right,
Right.
Do you think that she'd see us tonight?
I'd hate to add a stressor to the meeting. I think that it might be a bit too much to call her out at night for it.
Early in the morning?
Hey, we can go see Lucia and make a meeting, I think, in the morning, at least get her scheduled for the day. I mean, we know where Alex is and Derik, and it sounds like they're not going anywhere.
No, I don't think they're going anywhere. I don't want. I don't know. It just doesn't. It doesn't sit right to me. It doesn't seem like normal practice. Would you mind opening your mind link and telling Jules about giving him an update and see if he says anything?
Well, first, I think we can all do this with one another. I think it's not just me. I think you could as well. I think it's independent for everyone, but I guess we haven't tested that yet. But I did a wee bit ago.
I can put images in other people's head.
Right, I think... So I tried some images and they didn't work.
Okay.
I was worried that perhaps some random lingering emotions and thoughts may have gone through her and there in that first day. So my apologies if any did, but I think Jules said that he was definitely busy for the rest of the day.
Why do you think that you can feel emotions? Did you pick up anything on anyone else? With your mind
was that a thing, DM? Do emotions come across at all, or is it really just like verbal communication?
It's verbal communication, but you can sort of decide. There are a lot of people who like verbalize internally. So in the first few days, you know, if you stubbed your toe and you said "damn it" on, you know, in your mind, because you weren't used to blocking this from each other, you probably would have heard it.
Right, whereas perhaps, and I'll sort of describe some of that, you know, a thing here or there, and just a random thoughts, like, you know, with some sights that, right.
Right. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Yeah. To see Lady What's Her Face in the morning. So you don't think that Jules would be do you think he's busy?
He was
with
very
someone
clear
else?
To be, I think he was having a good time there with I shouldn't have looked over it. With the woman from the bar there.
Okay, whatever. All right. Well, I guess we should just try to sleep.
I think I'm gonna go back to that to the beachfront there. I'll get myself a blanket and take a rest take a sleep on the beach tonight.
Great.
It's been a while.
Sounds good. I'll see you in the morning then at the inn.
I mean, you're welcome to join me if you wish, but otherwise we can meet back up at the inn. I don't know if you slept on beach, but it's beautiful going to bed.
No, I don't. I don't. I'm not. I don't know if I told you, but I feel like I've made this clear before. My people aren't really fans of the water.
That's right. How foolish of me to forget.
I mean, so I've never, spent a lot of time sitting by it. It was kind of I remember growing up with tales of people sitting on beaches and monsters come up out of the ocean with horns and just taking them out.
That's scary.
Kids, families.
Well, I can safely say I don't think that happens too much here. But I guess I don't know, right? I can only go by my...
I mean, I never saw it happen. That's what they told us. But a lot of our, I think it was a lot of our, the people that we fought against a lot in the kingdom, kind of ruled the seas. So we kind of stayed away.
Oh, I see. So there's always a chance that could have been some propaganda then, right? The people in charge just putting a wee bit of fright in the children so they grow up with those worries.
Maybe. I mean, I guess that we got here okay.
Right.
I don't really think that we would. I honestly thought that the ship would be swallowed up by a monster.
There was at least a moment or two I thought the same.
Yeah. How about this? I'll come and look at the beach.
Wonderful.
Walk over there, and if it starts getting too much, I'll go back to the inn.
Fair enough.
Okay. Should be interesting.
All right.
So you make your way, the pair of you, to the black sand beach, which isn't far, because you're essentially at the docks at this point. And it's not the best part of town. That's okay, but you make your way down to past like the rocky part of the docks, and then to the beach, and you can see the two moons over the horizon of the water. You can see just out past kind of southeast. You can see the edges of the islands that you saw a little bit better when you were in Jules's hometown.
Hmm.
Yeah. At this point, it's probably about midnight, 1 o'clock.
Nice. Now tell me this isn't beautiful, Iliana. And peaceful, right?
It does seem a bit peaceful. I don't see any monsters out there, so...
Right. But if there's one thing you gotta try, it's walking in the surf. And I'll take my boots off and stuff and roll my pants up. You should do the same.
Well, I'd have to take off the armor. It's a lot of...
Right.
Do you think it'd be safe just sitting here on the beach while
I think we'll be safe out here.
Are there any people out here, Victoria?
Make a perception check, yeah.
A persuasion check?
Away with
Perception.
all of you, yeah.
Oh, my poor little Iliana, not that much perception. 11 total.
11 total? Yeah, you seem to be by yourselves.
Okay. She'll take off her plate mail and
You can
roll
keep
up
it right
her-
there. We'll just keep a careful eye on it. We won't
okay,
go far.
all right. And she'll roll up her pant legs and take off her boots
Alright, so yeah.
and sit them down.
Right, here we go. So first you
Tasha's
walk
so
in.
into this.
I've never. Oh, that's an interesting feeling.
Right, so you first stand still here in the surf, and
Okay.
it's gonna make you feel like you're suddenly going backwards when it draws out
Oh.
back to sea, and you
It
feel
does.
the sand pulled away from underneath your toes. Just a minute or two of that, but get acclimated to the waters, and then you can go frolicking about. It's fun to have the waves chase you in, and I'll get all excited about it. Like, yeah.
I thought you were coming here to rest.
Oh, I will. But now that you're here, and I know that you haven't been to the beaches, this is amazing. This is so much fun. I just felt you had to experience it.
It definitely feels good.
Nice. Well, I'll do some frolicking and stuff until it gets a little, half an hour or whatever.
Frolicking. Goodness.
All right, you frolic around.
Iliana will just kind of not frolic, but she'll laugh.
Nice. Nice. And then I'll set out some blankets or at least a blanket. I don't know if you wish to stay. It's up to you, of course. But I'm just gonna set up here for the night and sleep beneath the moons. I miss it. I used to do this a lot back in my hometown.
Did you live on a beach?
Near the ocean, and town was close enough. A bit of a walk out there, but really just about anywhere was better than home. So,
What town did you say you're from again?
no, it's Elxaris.
Okay. Where is that located?
Oh, that's gosh, I'm pretty sure it was on the west coast of Osirel, but now I can't remember. I haven't looked at it since I landed on that.
I don't. I wanted to say it was because the west coast. Yeah. Because it was like the southwest. Because
Yeah.
is in the south. Yeah.
That's
yep.
right. That's right. Like just
Oh,
a
the
little
south.
bit above the the icy place there. Yeah.
The southwest.
Hey, right. It wasn't
okay.
down where it gets frigid or anything, but right. It was fairly southern down the western coast there.
We had some tieflings up in the northwest too.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I wonder if they were treated. Did they get the same? Were they looked at with suspicion and such as they were in Vassarel?
She suddenly becomes very serious. I would say probably, yeah.
It happened. I mean, we look fairly scary to some people, so. But with what you gonna do?
To some, yeah. I think I'll stay out here. Sure. Do we have do you have another blanket or?
Hey, all right, I do.
Sure.
Llennoc, you idiot.
Sorry, Llennoc is like, he's just enjoying the he's got a complex set of feelings, but for the
Give me
most
what
part
I
he's here having fun.
Llennoc, you dummy.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I got another thing.
Sorry.
Nope, that's okay. I have to think. I'll have to think for a quick sec if that works. If there's anyone else. Otherwise, I'll set up, bedroll or not really bedroll, but some blankets and stuff, and a little something comfy, pillow-esque to sleep
Okay.
on.
1 second. The secrets tonight. Like 90% of my chat has been private.
Yeah.
Private messages.
Nice.
You started it, Victoria.
You
started it.
Okay, yeah. All right, so the two of you are frolicking. Let me just check in very quickly to Elxaris to make sure there's nothing else she wants to do tonight before she goes to bed.
Do I want to do anything else? That's interesting. Let's see. Is the guard back in the room?
No, the guard. You saw sort of like, as she was leaving, you saw them posted outside.
Okay.
But they are leaving you to rest for the evening. Actually, just kind of go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
Is that insight?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to use my Inspro dice for tonight.
Mm.
Inspiration dice. Is that at advantage or do I add something? I forget.
Nope, it's not an advantage. You just make an insight check. Oh, I'm sorry. If you are
Yes.
using just roll again. Roll a d20.
Okay.
Yep.
Better. 14.
14. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There seemed to be there definitely seemed to be a look of concern on her face, like just genuine concern that there was something deeply troubling and wrong about the two of you, that she really felt like you needed some rest and some help by the
Some
healers
healing.
in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to look over and make sure that Derek's sleeping.
Yeah, he has worked himself into a bit of a frenzy, and now he's tuckered himself out, and so he's like curled up on his bed.
Oh,
Blankie over his his tail over his nose.
Well, I'm going to put a blankie over
Soft
him.
snoring. Yeah.
There. And I'm going to just like nonchalantly just kind of go over and open the door.
Okay.
And walk out and see what happens.
Okay. So you step out, and the two buckler guardians turn to face you.
Yeah,
Say,
I was just going to go for a walk.
and one of them nods, and the other one stands back with their back to the wall, and the other one kind of looks at you, just kind of waiting.
Gonna go that way. Okay. Second floor. I'm just gonna take a walk. I'm gonna go head kind of back to where we were, but not really. I'm gonna find the stairs because I want to go back downstairs.
So you start heading down the stairs, and the second buckler guardian, so there's one that's standing by the door, and the second one just starts to follow you.
I'm good. I don't need an escort.
Doesn't seem to respond.
Ugh. I want to make my way to the gallery. Just looking like I'm just taking a walk because I've had a really long day. But that's the route that I'm going to take.
Okay. So you, for the sake of brevity, you make your way through the downstairs and out this building, through the courtyard, and as soon as you go to step into the building that you were originally in, the Buckler Guardian steps in front of you.
Okay. Noted. Do you mind though? Just for, and I like try to like just for like I just want to go walk some more.
No, it will stand between you and that building.
Right. I would like to take note of are there windows on this side of the building, I'm assuming?
There are windows.
Are they barred?
They are not barred.
Okay.
So this is the side of the building. If you're looking at that map, it's the stairs into this. There's only one entrance into this building, and it's on the side that had the stair hall. So it's on that far. It's the far left side.
Okay. I guess she'll just try to go a different way. Because there's two sets of stairs, right?
Yeah, there are two sets of stairs to the same set of doors. So,
is there another guard at the other one?
Make a perception check.
I swear to God. 7.
Okay. There's just the one set of doors that you're seeing, right? There are two sets of stairs that are going to one set of doors, right? And you see the statues and the columns that you saw when you were walking in earlier, right? But the only actual guardian that you're seeing is the one that's standing between you and the building. That every time you shift towards the building, it's shifting itself between you and that building.
Okay. I want to try the other staircase.
As soon as you go anywhere near that building, they're going to stand in between you and it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go around to the windows that are by the gallery.
Okay. So you continue your walk around the path, and then they just sort of fall in behind you. As soon as you start to make a move towards the building itself, they will step in between you and the building.
Okay.
They are clearly letting you walk around the premises, but they will not let you go anywhere near any of the buildings.
Okay. I'm going to just look at the windows. Look at the brickwork, marble, whatever is there, and like, okay, it's a pretty building. Guess I'll go back now. So it's obviously I can't admire it any more closely than you're letting me. She'll head back to the courtyard and try to run to see if she can. No, never mind. No, yeah, she's gonna run back to where Derik is to see how fast these creatures actually keep up.
Okay. As soon as you start to run, it seems to keep pace easily, considering that it is a large construct, so it's got even a larger stride than you do.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know. She just stops, looks up at the sky, takes a deep breath in, smelling the night air, annoyed that this thing failed. She needs that orb. for some reason. And I think more annoyed that she doesn't know why she needs the orb, but she needs the orb. And I guess head back to the bedroom.
So you head back, go through the door. The guardian takes its post back outside the door. You shut it, and you're back in your room. I'm going to switch over to Llennoc and Iliana. Anything else you'd like to accomplish this evening?
Lala's just enjoying herself.
Yeah, I think once I set the blanket down, I'll probably be pretty tired since it's pretty late, and I'll just enjoy the beach here, listening to the ocean, being lulled to sleep. It's been quite a while since I was able to just rest on a beach under the moonlight.
Yep.
Is it your intent for both of you to fall asleep out here?
Yeah, I mean, if I feel it's safe enough, since we walked through sort of a dangerous area, if I feel there's a risk to us, then I might, call to head back somewhere else.
Okay. I mean, it was just like a seedy part of town, if that helps you understand. So, it's kind of up to you.
Yeah, I'll rest for a little bit, like 45 minutes, an hour, and then I'll probably, upon thinking of all the items I have in my pack right now, I will. So, of course, I was thinking of sleeping here, but then I remembered that I have all these potions and other shite in here that are worth a gazillion gold. So
Yeah. Yes.
I suppose we can head back and rest in a proper bed, but I'm glad you joined me here and got to experience the ocean safely.
It was surprisingly nice.
Right?
No monsters. So thank you for inviting me.
Well, thank you for joining me, Iliana. Always a pleasure.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll shake the blankies out, pack them up, and head back to get some sleep at the end.
Yep.
All right, it takes about an hour for you to make your way back. It's a big fucking city, you guys.
Nice.
We just
So
walk
tired
it
by the time we get
everywhere.
back.
Yeah.
So it takes you about an hour to get back. You come in to a quiet tavern. There's the remnants of some glasses on the table that you were sitting at earlier. Make your way up to your rooms on the second floor.
Good night.
Night, Iliana. I'll see you in the morning.
See ya.
We'll creak in. Oh, look at those comfy blankies.
So as the two of you settle in for your evening sleep, Llennoc, you actually, as you drift off, almost immediately as you drift off, you actually start to dream of a familiar place with a familiar face greeting you.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh,
Sorry to bother you. Is this a good time?
it is. Oh, I had it's so wonderful to see you. I had a wonderful night enjoying the beach and resting under the stars and playing in the waters, and it reminded me of Osirel and all that was left behind. But of course, I made me think of you. How are you?
I'm well. Some news to chat with you about, but that can wait.
All right.
So,
Well, hey. It's nice. It's just so great. It's so wonderful to see your face.
yours as well. It's been a while.
There's so much to get you caught up on here as well. We're in this a grand city, Casdosian, the Casdosian Pass, and it's this huge, majestic city. And it takes an hour to walk across the whole thing, at least an hour, if not longer.
Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. There's a lot of events unfolding rather quickly here too. There's a lot of people that are just fighting for their day-to-day lives. You know, the big organizations towering over them, pulling them in one direction or the other. And trying to find the right path to fight for those people and not find myself supporting either of the sides, but just, you know, the folks that want to live day to day. But I often think of our discussions. Helps me with hearing your voice in my head, kind of land on what choices to make as I go along. So I appreciate that.
Well, sounds like you've been busy.
A wee bit.
Well, I can't stay long, so I'll fill you in and
All right.
we'll chat later.
To business then. Sounds good.
So you have a short conversation with her before your dream ends, and then you can finish your rest, which you're gonna have to sleep in for going in that late.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Yep. All right. Okay. So everyone gets a night's rest. Oh my gosh, I actually get to mark a day off on the horse calendar. I'm so excited.
Yay! We get a long rest.
One more day until towards Derek's horse being sold off at auction.
Oh my God. Okay. We have to save his horse. I forgot. Oh, I don't even know where it's at anymore. I mean,
All right. So you wake up the next morning. What is everyone up to?
I'll have my tea downstairs. Just relaxing. I'll just like start drawing like a landscape downstairs. Just doodling, waiting for my friends to wake up.
Perfect. Yeah, you, despite your evening's activities, you actually are still up earlier than the two of them because they came in so late.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Iliana.
Getting her 8 hours, she would get up and go down for some food and coffee, probably.
Okay. Just coffee or coffee and tea?
No, absolutely not. Just coffee.
Nice.
what's wrong with you?
You go
need a
downstairs. Yeah, Helen gives you a cup of coffee. It's fantastic. Probably one of the best cup of coffees you've ever had in your life.
Thank you.
Perfect temperature, perfect blend. And
Wow.
and then you see Jules in the corner and just doodling.
Jules, good morning.
Good morning. How did everything go last night?
We'll wait until Llennoc gets up to fill you in.
So it went well, I assume? I didn't hear it. No one told me anything last night.
Well, no
so I
one
don't know.
died. That's for sure.
That's good news.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was a little worried, but I figured you guys would message me if anything went wrong.
What were you up to last night? What did you do?
Hanging out with some new friends.
Like the lady that was with you at the table?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait until Llennoc gets done.
Okay. It's an air of secrecy. Surprising.
I just don't feel like telling the story. I feel like that. We'll wait. It's.
But
fine.
it was a success, right?
No, it wasn't.
Is what? Okay. I just have. I'm
Did
worried.
you really expect it to be a success, Jules?
Derik was very confident, and so was Elxaris.
And you trust Derek's confidency?
Should I not?
No, that's fine.
If
Yeah,
if you guys don't, what did they get caught? Are they in prison?
they're not in prison. They did get caught, kind of. Apparently, they went in raving about this sorcerer that was after us before, saying that it was still after us and that they used our friend. Well, no, that she didn't know that. Saying that that it was still after them, and they were crying and they were making a fuss, and apparently, whatever they brought them to make it seem real, they saw right through and thought that they were crazy. So they told them to stay there overnight, and apparently today they're going to bring in a healer to heal them.
That's alarming. Well, why didn't they use the potion that that Llennoc had?
Well, the option was there. They didn't think that they needed to. I don't guess.
Oh, well, it's concerning.
Yeah, it is. Although it's honestly not much different than what I feared. So.
But they're okay.
I mean, I guess, Jules.
I'm gonna message Elxaris. Like, hey, what happened? No one messaged me. Well, I would say excuse me to Iliana, and I wouldn't just like stare blankly at her while I do this. I would say, excuse me, I'm gonna call them. Yeah, and then I'll message Elxaris. I'll say, hey, are you okay?
Audible sigh.
Yeah.
We're stuck here until they heal our brains.
Why?
Didn't get the fucking orb.
Okay. But you're okay?
Sure.
Do you need help?
Yes? How?
I don't know. I would go there and ask what happened. Is there animosity between you and the people in charge there?
No, they just think we're crazy. That time's missing from our brains and whatever. They want to fill gaps in because we have memory missing and whatever, but I don't want them touching my brain.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, please just let me know.
Can you...
Oh, Tasha, look, man.
Yeah, what?
Thinking. Maybe come get us out?
Sure.
We also used... Don't tell the others. They'll freak.
Yeah.
We used Peppino's ashes in this ruse to try to sell it.
And I'm not supposed to tell them this?
Correct.
Then why did you tell me this?
Because you said you wanted to help me, so just... I don't need them touching my brain.
Okay.
They'll find, just leave my head alone.
Yeah.
My memories are good. And then...
Well, except for those few days that none of us remember.
That's okay. I'm okay with missing those days. I'm not okay with them poking around in my head.
Yeah.
I don't trust these people.
Well, I know of them, and they really are just, they have good intentions. I know of this group of healers.
I mean, everybody has good intentions until they don't. I just prefer people not to touch my head or my brain or just leave it.
Okay.
I'm serious, Jules.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll talk to the others and we'll head over.
Okay. but we have to find a way to get those ashes back.
Okay.
Just keep it on DL. That means down low where I'm from, but
Okay.
shh.
Got it. All right. Well, message me if you guys need anything.
I can't message. I don't know how to do that.
Well, we're doing it right now. So just whatever you're doing right now, just do it to me.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean, I could do more than that, but that'll be later.
Yeah,
Rich, you were busy
we'll
last
do
night.
that later. We'll definitely we'll do it. Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna need
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Oh, what's up?
Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm
You're
gonna message
wait for
Llennoc.
Llennoc
I'm
to
gonna
get
message
here?
Llennoc. I'm gonna Llennoc, get down here.
Right. All right. How about me?
Yeah. So, Iliana, while Lennox on his way down here, did they
Sure.
explain what happened? That they were caught and held for psychiatric reasons?
That's what I just told you. I told you that they were going to be healing him today.
Well, when you say healing, I assume that means they were harmed.
Oh, I mean, why would you think they would have been harmed and then they would have
Because-
kept them to heal them?
Because they're not prisoners of war.
Look, I'm sorry that it wasn't clear. This is why I was waiting for Llennoc to come down here. He's better at explaining things like this.
Iliana, you're great at explaining things. I'm sorry there's a miscommunication.
Jules,
But-
does it sound right? I mean, isn't this like a university?
Yeah.
Why do they have... Okay, so say you're running a place of business and two
Okay.
psychos come in, you
Yeah.
know, saying that something's, chasing them and everything about them seems wrong.
So,
And
okay, hold
you
on.
inspect what they bring in and it seems wrong. Would you be
Sure.
like, hey, I think we're concerned for you, even though we don't know you. We're
Yeah.
concerned, and we're going to, instead of being like, you need to get out, we don't want you here. Be like, please stay in our spare rooms, and we're going to bring in people to fill in your memory gaps tomorrow. Why are they doing it?
So I hear all that, but should I be worried about Elxaris and like me? Because you said that she's psycho.
Oh,
Should I be worried about this?
what are you asking, Jules?
I'm asking if I should be worried about the relationship Elxaris and I have. Should I be worried about
You realize that they were
unbalanced repercussions?
pretending to be crazy. I mean, they were pretending to be over dramatic, which made them think that they were crazy.
Yeah, gotcha.
So you're concerned. Let me get this straight.
No, I'm
Yes.
concerned based on what you just told me about Elxaris and Derik, that they're both like.
So you're concerned that the person that
Is Elxaris? Are you saying Elxaris is crazy, or are they saying Elxaris is crazy? Because I understand what they're saying. They're saying she's missing memories.
they're saying it, Jules.
Okay. So
I'm not-
Elxaris is, besides the fact what they're saying, Elxaris is not crazy, right?
I'm concerned that you have questions after everything that's happened. Jules, maybe you should put a little more thought into who you do yoga with. Maybe
That doesn't-
consider their feelings in the whole situation.
I do consider
And-
the feelings.
Sure you do.
I don't hurt anybody.
Sure. No, I believe you. I do.
I
But
feel very judged right now,
So-
Iliana.
you've had so many yoga sessions and you're concerned that you don't know that. I mean, you're concerned that I think that Elxaris is crazy.
Well, yeah,
and-
I don't know her like super well. Not like that.
You've been inside of her, Jules.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I know someone.
So you never had conversations or talked or
I mean,
got to know her
a little bit.
before the 5th time?
It hasn't been 5. It's only been 3 times.
Sure.
And so, if it means anything, someone else was there almost every other time. So my
does mean
attention was
something.
divided.
But not what you hope it means. We're just going to wait on Llennoc to get down here. It's fine. It's,
Okay.
Come down the
It's-
stairs, I suppose.
Thank God, Llennoc.
Right, so
Thank- Good morning.
good morning to you.
I was just
Wonderful.
explaining to Jules here about
Right.
the situation. He's talked to Elxaris,
Oh,
and
so you've heard
he's
it.
afraid she might be psycho.
No,
Oh,
it's
you
just
didn't
based on
realize
what
that?
you described. I was just clarifying. You know, you guys know better than I do. I just didn't know if I needed to be concerned
I
about what I was getting
haven't-
myself into.
I haven't stuck my dick inside of her, so no, I don't know her.
But do you want to?
I'm a
Okay.
little confused about. I'm just going to go and refill my coffee. Llennoc, please.
So, right, the important matters. Alex seems to be just the right amount of crazy, right? So I would say nothing to be concerned about, but she seems to be enough
She's
to
like, she's
keep
not
you
like
on your toes.
like clinging or anything, right?
Oh, I don't. No, I think
Okay.
no, definitely not clingy. Very independent. Very strong-willed. But crazy in fun ways, you know, that you'd hope for.
Oh no,
not-
yeah, she's a
not
blast.
like,
She's yeah,
Hey,
yeah, she's fun.
hey.
Okay.
But also makes some impulsive decisions sometimes.
Oh yeah,
and I,
definitely.
in retrospect, I think that perhaps sending Derik and her together for this was not perhaps the best choice. Sounds like
Yeah.
Iliana shared with you the debacle they found themselves in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got distracted by Iliana's concerns about Derik and Elxaris. Where
Oh, I understand.
Iliana comes back to the table.
Ah, well,
so
back.
while you're both here, yes, the school has a school of healing within it, and it makes sense that they would want to help someone who appears ill.
That's a relief.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
it's not out of the ordinary. It's completely normal. Sometimes students get stressed out and they're in a dark place and these people come and help, or sometimes we go out and people get hurt and they're there to help people.
There was a
Yeah,
lot.
they're very well respected, very,
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, that
All right,
makes
well,
me
if
feel
they're in good
better.
hands, that's good.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about the hands they're in. I'm concerned that they got caught.
Right. It did
That's-
sound like they didn't know what they were after. Like they didn't even get close, I think. But
Yeah.
they really weren't giving us. You know how it goes, Jules. They just weren't giving us any information.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Everything.
anything last night. I was in the dark, so I'm sorry if I
Well,
could have done anything. I just didn't
Iliana
know.
looks at Llennoc.
Oh yeah, that's perhaps my fault. I got the impression that you were going to be busy, and since it
Well,
didn't seem like an emergency, I didn't want to.
I'm busy, but I'm never too busy for an emergency. Just
All right.
for the future.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm thinking that, and maybe you'll have a better impression, Jules, of how this will go. But since I feel like we made a decent impression, oops, wrong notes, with Lady Liadon, and I thought that perhaps if we just go and approach her, or if I do,
Yeah.
and just say, look, you've got this item, and maybe with a wee bit of clout we can say we know that there's some dangers with it, and such, and we just
So-
like to.
Just to clarify, which item are we talking about?
Oh right, there's new information, Jules. The orb, that blue orb, that I think that we were gonna do the swap-a-row, is also the same orb that Alex saw in her vision.
She has visions.
Do you not know about
You
Elxaris'
weren't there.
visions?
Right? Oh, that was Pepino. Oh, I can't wait till we.
She has visions.
Required
Get him
too much
back.
conversation, I guess.
Right, so she had one once, only once that I know of, and it was in this place of, and I'll kind of describe the location. It's of import, and I'll describe the machine there. And she found herself. That's where we found that book we're reading. and she had a vision of herself with that orb in the future with a nasty scar over her eye, and going back and doing something important there with that orb.
Okay.
Come to find out, it's the same one.
That's very peculiar.
Right.
And that's what... Because Bjorn was very concerned that someone was looking for it that was going to cause a lot of harm. So, just to circle back,
Right.
I'm learning now that Elxaris and Derik don't have the best judgment.
Aye.
I'm learning that Elxaris has visions, and that
Sometimes.
she is after the orb that Bjorn alleges will cause lots of death.
Right.
Maybe by Bjorn.
Yes, of course.
I think
You know.
conflicting ideas, right? From
Has
whatever
Elxaris mentioned why she wants the orb?
I think she mentioned in her vision that
It was
there
in her vision.
some level of import, but
But,
other than
like,
that,
was
no.
there anything beyond?
I mean, if you
Grabbing
saw
it?
something in
No.
your vision, if you saw something in a vision that you were having, wouldn't you be curious to know what it is and want it?
Of course. But I'm saying is, what do you guys know? Like, I'm asking
That's
what...
it.
That's it. It's like pulling teeth, talking to
So-
Alex and Derik.
Could be hiding something.
It's entirely possible.
I mean,
Okay.
don't we all have our secrets, though?
Yeah, but my secrets don't involve someone saying that they're gonna cause death for thousands of people.
Right.
So I'm just taking a step back. I'm removing myself from the equation for a moment and looking at it from an outsider.
Sure.
For what it's worth, well, I don't know Bjorn. It seemed somewhat trustworthy, at least about what he was talking about, but
Yeah.
also somewhat not. You know, it didn't matter to
Yeah.
him how we got this. And I do trust Alex. We have spent quite a bit of time traveling out here to
Of
the
course.
Isles and such. So
Of
just my
course.
2 cents.
I trust both of them. I just don't think that they have the best judgment.
Elxaris and Derik?
Sure.
Or Elxaris and Bjorn? Sorry, I was confused.
No, Elxaris and Derik. I'm sorry. I was still. I'll just continue drinking
Okay.
coffee.
I'm gonna mention something to you guys that you cannot say I mentioned, just because I think it would be of great importance.
Right.
They lost Pepino's ashes.
They did no fucking such thing.
Oh.
They
So,
absolutely did
with
not,
that
I'm
on the
sure.
table, I just want us to...
So where did they lose them?
Are they?
I just know that she needs help getting them back.
So they're at the university.
I would assume so.
For fuck's sake.
I just...
We'll
I
get them
don't
back.
want... I hope this stays between us that I mentioned it.
I won't
Oh.
say a thing.
We can keep it short.
Yeah, it seems that is of more importance than the more people trying to get it back. I think you guys will be more successful. I don't think subterfuge is the play for retrieving your friend's ashes.
No, I think we're about done with the subterfuge and haste and such. I think it's time to take a direct approach or just leave it be.
Of course.
But we have to get those ashes back.
Yeah.
Well, and we also have to get our friends, make sure they're okay too. The ones that are still living.
Yeah. It sounds like we should go over there and, just try and straighten things out. And I can't imagine that they're going to be punished if they're being, held for psychiatric reasons.
Right.
I don't think that they would be
Okay.
penalized in any way.
You don't think they're going to? I know Elxaris is afraid they're going to wipe their memories or
No,
do some kind of mind voodoo.
Oh,
I think might have been a word she said.
I think that they will restore her memories, if
Oh.
anything.
Well, perhaps
Oh.
ask them to do the same. I was looking into that myself.
She seemed very concerned about it, though. I tried to comfort her, but
Right.
I'm
I
sure.
think it was just... Yeah,
Oh.
she's in a stressful place right now.
If,
As anyone would be.
Yeah.
right. I
Well,
think
should we go and talk to the lady?
Right, I'd like to talk at least if we can stop by and talk to Lucia to set up an appointment at least with Lady Liadon,
Okay.
for later today, unless you think we shouldn't do
Or
that. till we-
ASAP?
Right.
Yeah.
On our way to go get the ashes back and Alex and Derik.
Wait, so how are we getting the ashes back? I thought that was going to be part of what we talked to the lady about getting
Right.
our friends
Yeah.
out and getting the ashes
Aye.
back.
We'll just tell her they're important to us. It's our friend's ashes.
Because otherwise, if we're not doing subterfuge, then
No.
that means we're fighting or finding a different way.
I don't think we'll need to fight.
No.
I don't...
If we just tell them, look, these two, right, it sounded like they told a fair bit of the truth. Was I right that? I mean, perhaps they were just a little extra nervous. They've been acting
Yeah.
a little funny, but we know better. We'd really like our stuff back.
Well,
They might just
Derik
give it-
is from the stage in his former form,
Right.
so I'm sure that played into it as well.
Right.
What did you guys get up to last night?
Oh,
I didn't see you guys here, and I was up pretty late.
a lot of walking, right? We tested
Yeah.
out our telepathic bond. I went all the way across the
Yeah.
city, and it was still working. And we can
Yeah.
select certain people for it.
Yeah.
And then we went and played in the surf on the beach.
Oh, you two played in the surf.
Oh, right. Poor Iliana hadn't done it before.
I
thought,
hadn't.
that's just no good.
I mean, it's a lot of fun, but you got to be careful where the sand goes.
Right. Oh, right.
You don't want to get...
I forgot to warn you, Iliana. I hope you didn't return with any. It gets all up and everywhere.
I mean, it was it was fine.
So, hey, I'm not going to judge you, Iliana. It's okay. I understand that there's a first time for everything. I just hope that
First
you won't
time
judge me in the future as
Seeing
well.
the first time seeing
It just
the beach
seems a little hypocritical. You
is
know,
a
you guys are
little
out playing it.
it's a little different than what we were talking about earlier. I hadn't, you know,
But Llennoc just said you guys were playing at the beach.
yeah, we were walking,
Fantastic.
you know, feet in the sand,
Aye.
shoes off.
I
It
Yeah, I
was-
mean, it's uncomfortable with your shoes on. You know, nobody wants to
Aye.
wear.
Oh no. No. There wasn't
I-
anything we could do for them, right?
I mean, I'm just surprised. Had I known, I don't think I would have gotten up to the activities I did last night. I'm just surprised you two were able to,
Look, they
power
got
through that.
themselves in this mess, and they seemed alright. So, I wasn't gonna go and cause an uproar doing anything. They were gonna be fine at least till the morning.
Walking on the beach, which is what we were doing. Well,
only
we did.
walking.
We did. We did
I'm sorry, I'm getting.
sit on the
confused.
beach
This
as well.
I heard a frolic on the beach.
Hey,
Well, I
frolicking
mean,
about
yeah,
this is
yeah.
surf. Just wonderful.
yeah, it was a good time.
That's great. That's great. I feel like we're having a communication. You guys had sex on the beach last night?
No,
Is what
no,
I'm
no, no,
getting,
no,
right?
no, no,
Like,
no.
just to
No,
clarify.
in the surf and such.
yeah, we were just, just hanging out.
Right.
I mean, okay, it's fine. I won't tell any. Like, it's if you guys don't want to discuss it, it's fine.
Oh, I know. I'm sure that we'd
There's nothing to be
talk
embarrassed
all
about.
about it if that were the case.
Oh, okay. Oh, you okay?
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep up. You guys are kind of vague sometimes.
oh, sorry. No, we were just playing in the surf and laid down on a blanket beneath the moons for a bit. Oh, it was wonderful.
Oh,
It just reminds me of home.
so you guys didn't have sex?
No.
But because everything you're saying sounds like you guys got busy at the beach.
Oh, no, I we need
Okay.
more than a couple blankets for that, I think.
Okay. Well, to each their own. Let's get some breakfast to go and go get our friends.
All right.
So Helen will pull together some breakfast for you and some coffee. All right, so you're heading into the West Road to try and get an appointment with Lady Liadon, then I take it?
Yep, just as on the way out there. We'll see if Lucia the aide is there.
So Lucian, once you make your way up, with obviously your new credentials, Lucian will be like, she is currently in a meeting. But if you don't mind waiting just a few moments, I'm sure she has time for you. And he'll procure a schedule and say, for about 15 minutes in between this and her next meeting.
You can do a lot in 15 minutes, so that should be fine.
Right.
Fantastic. I'll let her know you've arrived, and if you'll just wait here, and he'll put you in that sort of waiting area that you were in before.
Oh, okay, neat.
Yeah. So, as you wait for about 15 minutes or so, approximately, the main double doors to her office open up, and there you see Lady Liadon, the elven woman that helped you earlier, step out with a fairly tall. In fact, how tall are you, Jules? Because I think you're the tallest in the group. Oh, you're muted, my friend.
Mute.
I'm 5'11", but I'm listed at 6'1".
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I tell people I'm 6'1", but I'm 5'11".
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, no, then Llennoc is the tallest. Okay, so just a little bit taller than Llennoc. You see a blue-skinned, amber-eyed, dark-haired tiefling with their horns covered. One of them covered a little bit further around than the other. You see a nasty scar that runs from their collarbone down into the top of very noble-looking clothing. And can I have Llennoc and Jules just make an intelligence check for me?
Sure. Oh, wow, another natural 20.
16.
25.
25? Okay.
Yeah.
Both of those are good enough. You vaguely remember seeing this tiefling before in one of the flashes of visions that you had during the ritual in the cave. But as the three of you stand up, Lady Liadon and her last meeting turn to you, and you see, if you could see blood drain from the face of a tiefling, you see it sort of go, and they look directly at Iliana and says, Iliana, I hoped I would never see you again.
Glad to see you're well.
You too. You can see he just sort of is stiffened up a little bit. Says, I see you made it.
I did. Surprised to see you here.
Yes, well, I was sent to kill you. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Shit!
Nice.
All right. Hey, we made it. Hey, thanks for hanging out a couple extra minutes.
No.
I made it.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Oh, just in time for Sammy to make a bed. Oh,
I know. Aw. Oh my gosh. Well, hey everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Raiders, oh my gosh. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. We play D&D Sunday nights from 2 to 1. This is our proper naughty campaign where we are probably the most adult of all the campaigns. Even more so than our all evil campaign, which I don't know how that happens.
I don't either.
Yeah,
To
I
be
mean, we
honest.
do inappropriate stuff on Tuesdays.
Because
This
all
is
of our
the
characters
law.
fuck. That's
This
why.
is the law
Yeah.
we have in life.
I know. How's it Sunday night though? That got so. Anyway, whatever.
Stars
Anyway.
aligned.
Awesome.
We play a lot of D&D if you want to come check us out. So Sunday nights, Monday nights. Oh, hey, baby. Sunday nights, Monday nights, Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and now Saturday nights. We just started a new campaign last night. From 10 to 1, we have D&D. And then, of course, Saturdays from 6 to 9, we also have Dungeons and Dragons. So all different types of games. You can come hang out with us in our Discord to find out a little bit more about us. And then we also, during the week on Fridays from 12 to 3, our wonderful artist here, Steph, does our mat art, who we do she does fantastic fan art throughout the week. We had a great piece from Stormfall, our longest running campaign this week. It was wonderful. Any plans for this week yet, Steph?
This week probably I still haven't decided. I might continue working on the Stormfall Breakfast Club piece and then maybe work on an older piece, but yeah.
Awesome. And then as well, we have on Sundays from 2 to 5, I get to play board games and Jackbox with people from around the channel. It's a lot of fun. Tasha was there this afternoon. We played some, what did we play today?
Azul, Biblios, and Dungeon Mayhem.
Oh yeah, we had.
I lost all of those games, but I had so much fun.
yeah. Ed and Warren ran the board.
They did.
Today.
They did.
Anyway.
It was fun though. It was a blast.
Anyway, yeah. And so if you enjoyed what you were watching, come hang out with us next Sunday at 10 o'clock to find out who's trying to kill Iliana and who's screwing who, and is
It'll be wild.
Elxaris or Elxaris and Derik actually crazy. So
No.
yeah, well, maybe. And I'm sure we're probably gonna rate somebody. Dan, what do you think?
Our DMF
all
Saint
relative.
tonight will be our place to raid.
Cool.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
everyone have a fantastic evening, and we will see you next Sunday. Okay. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.